New hold on, let me just change the this yeah, alright. New puzzle game. It's a Chrome game, like literally a game on Chrome, if you can see here. I've played a bit of this, and essentially, let me just change some controls first so it's easier for me to do it. Anyway, yeah, the idea is that it's a node connecting game. It's a path connecting game, basically. It's a bit like Flow, where you connect things of the same color. But alright, anyway, we should just play and I'll show you how the game works. Ready to start? I'm connected. All systems appear to be online. I have vision and sound. The controls are responding. Perfect. I'm pleased to welcome you and the manual repair systems training to the manual repair systems training and examination. While in normal circumstances a subservient AI would take care of repairing any damaged components, a commanding officer still needs to be able to pick up in the task in case of a major failure. Let's refer to each other as guide and subject. Is that fine with you? So I'm assuming I'm the subject here, and the guide is like the tutorial guy, basically. Anyway, excellent. Let's start with training. The first step is to manually clear the paths that I already laid down. Follow instructions displayed on the screen. Hold the right mouse button and drag along the path to remove it. Alright, so I gotta drag along a path. Alright, good job. I now need to connect the two nodes again. That's quite redundant, isn't it? You are correct, nevertheless, this is part of the training protocol. You must also avoid drawing any unnecessary paths. Please proceed. Hold the left mouse button and drag along to draw and connect paths. Alright. Connects paths. Fantastic. Let me check if the volume is fine. Alright, the volume seems fine. The music's pretty good. Anyway. Fantastic. The next step is simple. I need to undo the last action. So just clear the path again. That would be truly pointless, wouldn't it? No, please use the undo feature you can access from the control panel, which is up here, right? Yeah, this is undo feature here, which is Z, so I can just Z, and it undoes the thing. That's why I changed the controls just now. It used to be U for undo, but like that's a button like that's really inconvenient on my keyboard. Anyway, you've now acquired basic familiarity with the controls of the current systems and finished the training part of this exercise. We've prepared a selection of modules based on the current prototype of the ship's core. Keep in mind they don't represent the final design of the system, so remain vigilant and prepared. I didn't read any of that, but yeah, alright. Anyway, the examination starts now. Don't forget that not only your skills are tested, but also your attitude. You didn't really explain what I'm supposed to do. Forgive me. The task is to ensure all nodes of the same color are connected. Now please begin. So basically connect all the things of the same color. That's why I said it's a bit like flow free. So we can do this basically. And yeah, that's the idea of the. So this connects to green, this connects to red. Some of the module appears to be locked out. Good observation. That's a security precaution made to ensure that the nodes are connected in an order that won't cause a system failure. As soon as all the nodes are connected, more of the module will be unlocked. So yeah, see these things, right? Basically, they're like locked out, so you can't really do anything with them, and you have to connect everything else first. Before these will be unlocked, basically. And the idea now is that you must connect the rest of the module. But if you say like if you break one of these connections to try and like reposition it, what happened? A security protocol was triggered. Well, whenever you break nodes in a connection between nodes, the module will relock sections that should not be accessible. You can choose to work from this new state or use the undo feature to go back to the moment before the connection was broken. Understood. So undoing here brings me back to however I was, and the idea is to maintain these being unlocked. Everything that you have connected needs to stay connected. So all the red needs to stay connected, all the blue needs to stay connected. And the idea is that we don't want to use this for cyan or blue, which means we got to make a new connection that does this so that we can break this connection. And therefore red can then take this path, which then allows green to pass through and connect with everything else. Is that all there is to it? For now, yes. Don't count on everything being a cakewalk though. Module architecture gets more complicated as we reach more advanced systems. I'll keep that in mind. Take your time, you won't find yourself in a hurry in a real scenario. How come? The vacuum of space is not kind. The modules are responsible for everything on the ship. If a critical one is down, and no amount of time can save you. How bleak. Alright, this one's special, I think, in the way that it can't really connect to anything at the moment, so the only thing it can connect to is itself for some reason. Now we want to connect the two blue... Yeah, I'll call these blue and these will be called cyan, I guess. So we need to connect the two blue ones, which means we need to make space, allowing us to break this connection. So essentially what that means is I want to break... I want to use this connection and go around the blue, which allows me to break this connection and use this bridge instead. Now this unlocks this section, which should allow me to just connect cyan easily, then connect orange very easily, and then connect green. That's per usual. So this one was a lot easier for some reason. Anyway, yeah, so that's all I've played until. From this point on, I have not played, so yes. Anyway, you're getting quite adept at juggling these connections. Thank you. There may be situations where you get yourself in a corner. When this happens, don't hesitate to disconnect nodes. Even if you end up relocking parts on the module, the system can take it. Right, so this thing needs to connect to itself. It can't like make any loops in this region, meaning it must take the long route. Yeah, it must take the long route and connect back to itself. This unlocks blue, which must again connect to the other blue, and the only way it can do that is using the long route as well. Like that. Cyan must also use the long route. And then the next one is gonna be, yeah, we're gonna have to undo everything. So how can we do this? Well, what I think is that red needs to use the bridges instead of blue this time. So what I will do is I'll have cyan make... Yeah, how is red gonna connect to red? I believe, yeah, red can use this. Yeah, red can use the bridges. So cyan can connect to cyan like so, allowing us to break this connection. What happens next is then blue can connect to itself like that, allowing me to break this entire connection. And now red can use the bridge like that. Why is the surface of the module damaged? Is it? I don't see anything. Damaged? There's debris and small cracks all over it. Actually, am I seeing a camera feed? No, there aren't any cameras used. The scale is too small to see without going into ionizing radiation range. It's a visualization of the surface of the module. These debris and cracks are, let's just call it an artistic representation of actual nanoscale imperfections. Oh, you mean like the floor, like the tiles. Oh, okay, what? I don't see what purpose it serves. Our internal tests have shown that a naturalistic presentation improves focus and quality of work. If, however, you find it distracting, there's a feature on your console that can toggle the way things are displayed, which is connecting nodes, low voltage nodes. Wow, alright. And guides are bridges, right? Yeah, alright. So it doesn't help. There's puzzle mode. And that removes all the extra stuff. Alright, cool. That's not what we need right now. What we want is to connect the two grays. I'm gonna call this gray. Then the one on the outside is white. Yes, alright. Now we actually don't need to use this huge surrounding thing anymore because we can connect. Oh, we can't. This blue is in the way. I thought you could connect like this. Maybe you don't need to. So let's connect red to itself so I don't need to use the bridge anymore. Then I can allow gray to then use the bridge. Alright, that's cool. And we should have it. There we go. Yes. Alright, not too difficult. Wow. Remember to do things one step at a time. Given your reassurance, I take this one as going to be particularly challenging. Not quite, I'd call it intimidating. Alright, so a lot of colors here. Still, I gotta like give actual colors. I'm gonna call these orange, blue, cyan, green, yellow. They should be easy to call now. I feel like the game would be designed to have these be distinct colors. But anyway, so we're gonna connect the two grays. Oh, it's funny that if it's not yet connected, it kind of shows like circuit board or bridges. Now blue is available, so let's build around it. I gotta use the I gotta use the left mouse button. Can I use like oh, what is J puts down, K erases. So I can use my keyboard if I wanted to. I don't think I should though. Anyway, let's connect blue. What am I looking at? Alright. Alright, so we're gonna connect the greens. And how are we going to do that while still preserving all the colors? Well, this gray seems to be using up all the space that green can go. Although that's probably right. Yes, okay, I think I see how it works. It involves a lot of big change, but essentially gray has to build around green as per usual. And actually that's actually pretty convenient because now it really just needs to do that. And then blue also has to build around green, so contrary to what looks convenient, it must do this so that green has okay, that's wrong, huh? Okay. Or blue builds around green the other way, which is like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright. It's actually very space efficient, except for the fact that white is kind of stuck at the bottom, right? Yeah, now we gotta connect whites. Okay. Alright, this is gonna need a huge redesign, but everything needs to stay connected, which is certainly interesting. But how do I expect these to connect? Oh, I gotta use this. Right, yes, because technically speaking, if you think about it, how can gray connect to the opposite corner and white connect to the opposite corner? They must cross each other at some point, and I guess that point is going to be here, which then implies that gray must cross and white must cross. So how can I do this? Well, if white must cross, then I guess white can cross like so. White must still have a path here though. Oh, actually I think there's a better way to do this, and it's to have white take the horizontal segment. So white takes the horizontal segment, gray takes the vertical segment. Actually blue can connect like this, it's easier for it to do that. And then gray goes through the top, which I think was not possible before because this part was entirely blacked out. And now white can easily cross, and now the rest of the puzzle shows up. I think for space efficiency, gray can take this path, which then allows everything else to be connected. Blue and green seem alright, so this is where the challenge begins, huh? Cyan seems to want to take the top path down here. Orange then takes the vertical segment of this bridge, so what it looks like would be like this and then this, right? And then orange connects to this node, cyan connects to this node. So it appears that this bridge then is a blue-yellow bridge. However, they want to connect. This looks quite convenient, except for the fact that now red, I think, is quite stuck. Yeah, red is definitely stuck. Well, red would not be stuck if... I mean, I suppose the bridge doesn't have to be used by cyan. Or orange. Which isn't actually true. I think it does have to be used by cyan slash orange. Alright, let's see if... Okay, this is gonna be an issue. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine. I was a bit I was a bit concerned. But let's connect blue first, because blue needs to stay connected. I was thinking, what if blue takes the horizontal and yellow takes the vertical? Oh, actually that wouldn't have enough space. Alright. Alright. So how is red going to connect? The green path definitely feels wrong in the fact that it's breaking up a lot of things. Something like this seems useful. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Jeez, okay. Although it... Okay, does seem that, Alright, no, I'm wondering how... No, this is clearly not it then. Alright, let's restart from where we started off. This feels correct so far. Except I need to reposition the blues and stuff. Is this blue? It looks more like purple when I now look at it. I'm just gonna call it blue though. Huh. Wait a minute. Maybe red goes down here then. Well, yeah, the recurring issue is how are yellow and orange gonna both go out through this column? Clearly this blue segment must not be there. But... Alright, so my idea then is to use the bridge for a moment, which would then allow me to connect blue through the bridge, disabling this connection. How is that helpful? It is not helpful. What am I doing? No. Huh. Yeah, no, I was thinking something along the lines of this. Right? And then yellow goes through here. I should really stop. Like this. And I could optimize this space a bit more, even though that's not really gonna be that useful in the long run. I mean, it does give us some space to work with here, maybe. But yeah, 3 colors through this passage looks very constrained. Although, yeah, green being here seems to make more sense now, at least. Although, what is going on here? Yeah, I don't know how any of that is going to work. Yeah, my idea is I want this blue to connect to itself cleanly, like without going around the green, and then green goes around the blue instead, which looks like it makes a lot more sense. So, how do we do that? Well, for this to go around here, this needs to form a stable connection to this. Alright, we're gonna have to play around with gray for a bit. And the reason... Is there a reason? Oh wow, this puzzle is gonna be quite challenging. How can I get purple to connect to purple? I need green to go around purple first, right? But how does anything connect to this green? Well, alright, let's start by having this connection here so that I can remove this connection. Green can now... It still cannot go around blue. It cannot go around this. Is it ever possible to have blue straight go here without use of the bridge? No, I'm pretty sure the bridge must be used if I want to accomplish that. Right? I need to draw some like weird schematic first that allows me to see exactly how I can connect each color. Alright, let's undo all of this. Back to this state. Can I do this more efficiently? The answer seems to be not exactly. No, I don't think so. I mean, we could. We could, but that requires... Well... I mean, yeah, okay, this is a clear improvement. But doesn't help much in the fact that... how are three colors ever gonna go here? This blue-green connection feels very unstable. It feels very inefficient. Space inefficient. Red must go out to the top in this case then, because yellow can only exit like so. Which is not true, but... Like that? That helps, but what is the main goal? And why is there so much space here for absolutely no reason? Is that good? Does that help? I mean, maybe. Blue and red still seem... I mean, at least they seem somewhat more space using now, even though look, like these two, they still can't do anything. For as long as I don't connect this as efficiently as possible. Alright, how much more efficiently can I make this? If I remove orange and red, yellow seems to be as efficient as possible. Blue is weird. Green, yeah, blue, green and yellow all seem to be as efficient as possible. It's just how do I connect the rest then? Oh, you know what? You know what would be better if I did something like this instead? Yeah, because... why? Oh, no, I would need to do this. Wait, would I? This doesn't help. Yeah, this does not allow me to connect here. Do I need to fix this section? This section seems very off. Why? There's no way. No, there's no way. Yeah, because because white and gray are on opposite corners of the rectangle. They must intersect. Is this the most efficient intersection pattern possible? Is the question that I wanna ask. The reason why I was like looking at the thing just now was because if okay, yeah, it's very hard to illustrate this, so I'm not going to. But I don't think there's anything more efficient than this. It's like space efficient. I wanna say like, as long as I can get this red under this blue, like some topology nonsense that I'm unwilling to accept. Alright, you wanna restart? Can we restart? I think, okay, well, there's no point in restarting. Can't undo a restart. I can undo a restart. Wow, alright, this game creator is amazing. Yes, I can undo a restart. But no, I wanna go back to this. This is the point of divergence where I have no idea if I'm doing it right or not. Like, white and grey look correct. They look fairly efficient. The only difference, the only possible change I could make is having them intersect here instead. But how would I do that and keep these guys inside? No, not possible. I was also wondering, if I break this, it completely does not work, right? Yeah. I was also wondering, this is just like a flow-free puzzle, except like you can't destroy connections. That's what makes this thing so challenging. It does seem like if this wasn't here, then yellow could just take its path like that. Obviously I broke that, and then red goes here, and then yellow goes, you know what I mean, yellow goes here. Actually, that's not true. No, yeah, maybe we could try like figuring out what I want to do. I want red to go like this, maybe. The central problem is, can I switch this? You know what I could also do? I could try having green go over this thing. But how would I get green to go over it? Alright. Let's try this. Let's try this. I want green to go under blue. I want green to connect up here. That's what I want green to do, right? But I need to break this connection somehow. Oh, wait a minute. That looks good. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. Now with this green bridge, this happens and I can remove this connection. Now I can connect this down here. Bring you... Oh, actually no, this connection is free. Yeah, this works now. And this connection is completely redundant because of this connection that can be made. And in fact, I will do what this is. Alright, okay, we've done it. We've done it. We have swapped blue and green. So now blue appears much more efficient. And nothing has been broken. That's good, that's good. Yeah, this is much more space efficient. In fact, blue should go like this, which would then allow yellow to do this. Please do not do that. And then green, being efficient, can just do this or something. Whatever it is. Maybe we now have space. Do we now have actually space? Because red, that's not true. Yeah. Well, what is the issue with this? The issue that with this, I seem to be creating several bad connections. This part is a bit weird. This still doesn't work. Is this still a topology problem that I'm not solving? Yeah, because now I'm pretty sure red and blue have to cross, but there is no bridge they can cross. The only viable bridge is here, which is already used by orange. So unless orange somehow doesn't use the bridge, but how can orange not use the bridge? Well, one way is for orange to go under green. So we'll make a second path for green. Get rid of red and blue. So make a second path for green. We can destroy the first path. Therefore, orange now goes under green. Makes its connection. That's cool. Can even take this path maybe, which is more efficient because it gives some more space. It doesn't really give more space. But now this is not useful anymore. Yeah, see whatever this is, this completely blocks red and blue. So unless I can somehow have green connect to like can colors connect to themselves? Does that count? No, it has to connect to all things. Yeah, singular colors can connect to themselves, but not these. Oh, I think I got it already. Yeah, red goes under here and not orange. There we go. That is far more trivial. It doesn't even use the bridge. What? Alright, sure. I guess it was just a huge oversight. Anyway, the octagonal nodes are low voltage nodes. They won't work if they are connected to a path with forks or dead ends. They won't work if they are connected to a path with forks or dead ends. What? So octagonal nodes won't connect if they have a path with a fork or a dead end? But isn't this a dead end? Like, does this not count because this is a dead end? Then does this... Oh, this counts? Isn't this a fork? Okay. Well, let's see. So this is a fork, I assume? Yeah, it's a fork. So this path leads to a fork. That's what a fork is. So I connect like this. This is a bit trickier. Yes? Oh, right. I'm sorry, please continue. Damn, is it judging me? Alright. So what I've learned from this is you cannot fork, you cannot dead end, meaning it has to be a continuously straight path. Oh, and you cannot connect directly. Oh, interesting. Okay, you cannot connect directly, huh? Unless you can connect directly. Like, does this count? No. And this is a fork, so no. Alright. So let's remove all of these. The main part is the middle. So something like this seems to work. Except for the fact that these are now both connected to... Wait, is this fine? This should be fine, right? Yeah, alright. See, this is not a fork, apparently. When combining regular and low voltage nodes, the intersection point might seem a little confusing. Just keep in mind that restrictions only apply to powers that are directly connected to low voltage nodes, which means in the middle. Actually, I'm sure you can figure it out by yourself. Thank you. Thank you indeed. So I can do this and it's fine because these forks are not directly connected to these nodes. Like that? Alright, that's fair. Understandable. So the idea is that this is not a fork, but this is a fork. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So how am I going to connect to all of these without the use of forks? Alright, so it looks like it is the dead end, this, dead end, this, dead end, this, dead end, this. You have two dead ends on both sides? That doesn't seem right. Oh no, but you can quote unquote fork here, so you can do something like this. That counts apparently. Nothing to say about this one? That sounds pretty straightforward. Shh, they're going through all the banter, man. Like apparently this should be fine, because this doesn't count as a fork for some reason. No? Yes? Weird. Alright, let's see if I can do a little something like... Alright, this one's a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know how to connect this one. You don't have to loop, so I guess this should be fine. Actually, although this can probably do this. Right, and this one connects to here. Which can... if I made this a little bit more... Yep, there we go. Alright, wow, what a puzzle. This is not straightforward. Why do you keep saying it's straightforward? Alright, we gotta connect this with this. Now this. With low voltage, modifying connections is much more restricted. Not only must you draw a new path, but it must also start from a regular voltage source. Otherwise, it will immediately just disconnect. It's gonna be finicky. So, what? Unfortunately, the current generation of wafers we use is very sensitive, and the modifications must be balanced, keep everything stable. Another generation can, for the most part, queue draws and resolve them automatically in optimal manner, but it's not quite there just yet. There's no guarantee they'll be ready for when the mission starts, so until then, we're working with what we have. So, meaning if I do this, it just breaks. Why? Is this? Oh, it's cause I created a dead end. That's why. Ah, alright, that makes some sense, I guess. So what does that mean? Well, our new path probably does this. What? Oh, because there's a fork. No forks allowed. Alright. Well, I could probably still do this. I just need to connect these two somehow. With these on the outside, huh? Alright, let's restart. How do I connect blue with blue? This, because looks like purple needs to go around the blue, right? So purple has to do something like this, if you know what I mean. Like this, and then this can be broken, allowing these to connect. But the issue is Well, I don't really see why there's an issue. Oh, that's why there's an issue. Alright, that actually makes things a lot more finicky. But this should be good, yeah. There we go. Can this be done can't this be done programmatically? What do you mean? These models are simple enough for you should be able to devise an algorithm to do it for you. And besides, shouldn't there be specs showing exactly how each model is wired? Not quite. These models are not static. It's all part of a self-rewriting system that can optimize both its software and hardware. Actually, self-organizing would be a better name for it, but the point still stands. The specs can't exist. Then why can't this be automated? Try to remember what I said before the proper examination started. In normal circumstances, wow. Precisely. You memorized it, but if there's a major failure, how come you can work on this? Redundancy and separation. The repair interface is a separate, mostly analog machine powered by its own battery. As long as there's a physical body control, things can be fixed and restored. A physical body? Oh yes, or a physical interface, but this is beyond the scope of this examination. Please continue. Wow, I don't even get what's going on. Alright, anyway. I don't think these like grills do anything. They're just aesthetic. But what that means is that I need to build around it. And this breaks, right? Yeah, because of the dead end. So I have to disconnect it from here. So connections must start from... forming connections must start from a square. Breaking connections must start from a hexagon. Understood. So break connections from the hexagon. Now you can connect these. This one's weird. This one's weird because... Well, I mean, this always seems like a good idea. And in fact, it is useful in unlocking that first. But now the main idea is... I need to create a new... connection between green that goes around, and then the same for gray that goes around. Alright, how do I do that? Alright, let's actually start by... Let's start by reprogramming some stuff first. So red seems to be very constrained. Oh, what? Oh, green. Green comes... Yeah, alright, that makes sense. Are we going with the principle that once a change is done, in this case it can always be reversed? Because then I would know that once I've unlocked something, then I can always get to that goal and I didn't like screw up along the way. Alright, let's build a big one first, allowing me to redraw this connection. I guess we want to do the same for this. I want to redraw this connection. Oh, alright, well then maybe I have to start by connecting like this. Wait, why? Why do I want to do this? Right? Yes, close. Probably something that looks a bit like this. Ah, please stop. Right, this is a bit weird, and the reason is because now blue can't really coexist with purple. Because once this is done, yeah, this is weird. How do blue connects with purple, with thing now? How do thing happen? I feel like extending the green line was a bit wrong. This makes a lot more sense, whatever I'm doing. Like, this line makes more sense. I don't know why I changed the green line then. And we will do this. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. We're done. We are done. I see absolutely no issue. Alright, cool. I think I'm just overcomplicating way too many. This is the last module in this exam. Good luck. Okay, final boss moment. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, and I'm breaking it. Oh, we can't break it. Wait. So if I restart. Oh, I can't clear the board. Oh my god, there's a timer. Wait, what? Sorry, I don't get what's going on. Firstly, what the heck? Alright, well. Why are you orange now? Where is red? Why? Alright, so we can't modify this at all. It just breaks. What happened? The exam is now finished. Already? Yes. But it just stopped. It never finished. Thank you for your participation. Wait. How did it go? A clear improvement from the last one, but very reticent. I don't know what that means. Please work on that. I can't imagine spending the whole journey with someone so unexpressive. And acceptable solving skills. Did not give up nor panic at the end, unlike the last few generations. Sorry, I panicked a lot at the very end, but okay. Observant and slightly more inquisitive, though these two traits could be improved. It took them until the very end to start asking questions. That's it. Anything you need? No, some sleep until the next candidate is ready. Of course. Oh, that was it. Alright. Cool. Oh, so the end is just like it's a juke. But wow, yeah. This is a cool game. Indeed a cool game. So you wanna see this guy? Here you go. This is him. These are his games. I like this game. Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway. Oh. Alright. Neuronica, yeah. Oh, Prelude. Wait, is this game like coming out soon? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, what? We can actually solve it. What? Hold on. Sorry, I know what, okay, so I'm assuming is this how it works? What does this X mean? Okay, this just probably means nothing. Alright, these look like blocks that can't really do anything. Okay, that is an incorrect connection. This is a staircase looking kind of thing. This is green. No idea what that means, but... Oh, what? Oh, wait, so is this actually solvable? Hold on. This might actually be solvable, huh? Alright. Can I... No? Yes? Alright, we're not done yet. We are not done yet, huh? Alright, let's keep going, let's keep going. Yeah, everything was broken, but... Yeah, okay, those... We know how those work. Those are basic teleporters. I gotta make sure... Alright, no idea how this connects, but... If this... It's a bit weird, because this never works, yeah. It should never work. What do these staircases mean? Like, do they mean anything? What if I connect these? No. No. Alright, so I have no idea what these mean though. Like, is this actually solvable? I would like to believe that this is solvable, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Alright, fair enough. Alright, fine. Yeah, anyway, Neuronica. Super cool game. Alright, see ya.